like you were saying, because it's a diesel engine, it's designed to run low RPMs.
Yeah.
And so you're giving it throttle, but it's only gonna
give me so
go
much.
so much.
And it's
Sure.
that's the tough part with centrifugal clutches is you need the RPM for speed.
Sure.
That's what's nice about that. It's got a torque converter, so like a snowmobile, it'll shift
Yeah.
on the fly. So you
Okay.
can really mess with gearing a lot more with that.
Okay.
So
Got
this
it.
is more of a just kind of cruising around. It's not fast. It doesn't get up and go quick, but it rolls coal and it's cool to ride.
Is this the most recent build, or
No. What is the most recent one? Shoot.
that's okay?
It'd be the twin engine bike in the truck. That's the most recent.
Okay.
Yeah, this one was about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man, what a blast.
Yeah, it
That's so
is.
cool.
It definitely is.
Should we switch over to this one? Tell me a little bit about what's going on with this one here.
So this was the first one about 4 years ago.
Okay, this is Patient Zero.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's an old wheelbarrow I got from work, and I don't know, I wanted to make something cool out of it. So I just welded up just a little square frame, and it all went from there. I put the motor on it and drove it around for a while like that, and I got bored with it. So I put the supercharger on it, and it's fun.
So this is a gas engine.
This is a gas engine.
Okay.
Yep. 6.5 horse.
Okay. Same supercharger from diesel to gas. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Amazon engine, Amazon supercharger.
Yep.
And you knew it worked here, so that's why you decided to try it with a diesel later on.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. And did this one come ready to go also? Like you
Yep.
get
So
a
this
battery and
this motor's from Harbor Freight. It's one of those 6-horse Predators.
okay.
I put the electric start on it like a month ago, just because I was tired of pulling on it. And
Yeah.
so that's an Amazon electric start.
Okay.
And then, like you said, the Amazon supercharger. But it all
So cool.
it works together.
Man, you use a centrifugal clutch off of something else because they don't really come with them, do
Nope.
they, from Amazon?
Nope,
Okay.
that's your choice on what you want to do for a clutch. These are torque converters designed for these motors. There's another
okay.
one off of Amazon, but you can get them really anywhere. They're designed for the 6.5.
Okay.
And then it goes all the way up to, they got like a 780 torque converter for the V-twins.
Huh.
So,
Wow.
yep.
That's cool. And so when you're choosing sprocket size again, is it kind of just experimentation? You're
Yeah,
having to figure out what
so
works?
with the bikes and stuff, with an 18-inch tire, a 54-inch sprocket, and that torque converter, you get about 50. So I kind of base everything off that.
Okay.
I'll kind of count the teeth and do the math. I usually always use 18-inch tires, so it's easy.
Okay.
And then I just, kind of guess with the gearing, and it's worked so far. I'm not too good at doing the math on gearing, but
Well,
it's trial and error with that stuff.
awesome. And this one, with your steering components, you actually have
This
some-
one's legit.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's got tie rod ends, all the Heim joints, and it works good. There's no
Love
slop in it. I mean, it's been riding around for 4 years. There's no play.
Man, that's cool. Because it's 2-cycle, I would assume.
It is 4.
Oh, it's a 4-cycle.
it's 4.
Okay, so all right. Are you
Yep.
still having to mix your fuel with
Nope.
some more?
Nope.
Okay.
It's got a crankcase in it. You fill it up. It's like
Okay.
half a quart,
Wow.
and they'll run forever. They're really tough little motors.
Yeah. Man,
Yep.
that's a riot. So on-off switch, you got
Yep. Got headlights, taillights, brake lights. It's got a Model A style tail light on it. It's kind of cool.
love that. And same thing, live axle.
Yep.
Disc brake.
Yep.
Man, yeah. That's cool. You even have some grease zerks down here for your bearings. So
Yeah. Try to
you're-
keep those good.
like industrial strength stuff. so
Yeah,
that-
yep.
Yeah. That's cool. And when it came time to tension your chain and get an idler and things like that, is this a plastic or like a rubber?
That's
What is it?
it's a rubber. It's off of like a longboard. That was an
Longboard,
afterthought
okay.
because being that the chain is so long, you get a lot of slap in it, and it
Yeah.
was smacking the body. So that's just there to slow that slop down. The
help guide it,
bottom
yeah.
tensioner is the actual tensioner. It slides up and down, keeps tension.
Sure. Okay. And you can just loosen the nut, adjust the chain tension that you need, and
Yep, it's
That's-
quick, easy.
that's really cool. And are you getting a lot of your parts like that from like a fleet and farm store, or is it Amazon for almost everything that you do?
Most of the stuff's Amazon. There is a company called Go Power Sports. They are down in Texas, and they are a huge mini bike and go-kart like dealer.
Okay.
So they have a bunch of parts. So
Cool.
what I don't get on Amazon is from them. Rims and tires are from them.
Okay.
Most of the chain stuff's from them.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. And yeah, your bearings back here for your live axle and things like that. Does that all come as like a kit? ready
Yeah.
to
So
go?
you get a hanger and you get the bearing and the flange. That's the kit. You get 2 of those or a pair of those, and those, you weld them on to whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They're nice.
It's a kit designed just for guys doing what you're doing.
Yep.
How many guys are doing what you do? Because this
There's
is the first I've seen.
There's a decent amount. There is, like, especially in like California. There's a huge drag racing scene.
Okay.
Like they got, $5-6 grand into their motors. They're doing 100 plus. It gets competitive.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
This is cool. Not everybody's doing it rat rod style.
No, that's a
kinda
lot
your thing.
smaller market.
Okay.
But I love it. It's my favorite look on anything.
Yeah. Yep. Patina, rust,
Yep.
vintage parts. You're using some car parts on pieces here and stuff like
Yep.
that, which I think is great. And yeah, your fuel tank is cool. I'm even seeing there's a switch on this side. Is that for your brake lights?
That is for the brake light. Yep.
Yeah. Like you have a legit brake light and it works.
Yep.
Like that's really cool. Header wrap. Is that something that you really needed, or is
That
it more...
was necessary.
Okay.
For sure. When you catch your leg on it, it's hot.
Oh man.
Yep.
That's cool.
And it fits the look. I really love wrapped pipes.
Yeah.
I like it.
For sure. Well, we're gonna have to hook you up with Clamp Tight Tools because that's one of our sponsors on the podcast, and they make clamps out of twisted wire, so you're not having to use like actual like wire,
Yeah.
hose clamp style clamps. You can just use wire, and yeah, like I've kind of started to turn into a hose clamp snob now. So I'm like, oh dude, let's get you some wire clamps and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But,
that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
so yeah, you're using saw blades and tools and just
it's whatever I got. I got a pile at the shop I build these at, and
cool.
whatever is there is what I use on it. I try not to buy anything except motor and drivetrain stuff. Everything else is stuff that I find.
Okay.
That's the
awesome.
whole kind of goal with it.
So pieces that you find, like you go into
Yeah.
the scrap yard.
Scrap yards,
Cool.
just free stuff on the side of the road, or if I'm going to buy something, it'd be swap meets and stuff. A lot of that stuff comes from swap meets too.
Yeah, right on. And that helps you keep it on a budget.
Yeah, it keeps it
And-
cheap and it looks cool.
Yeah, it's your creativity coming out.
Yeah.
For sure,
Yep.
because we can see you're using bits and pieces from different things, and it looks like you had fun building it, and then it's fun to go out and
Yeah,
ride.
no, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Very cool. Well, we should probably take these out.
Let's
Don't you
do
think?
it.
All right.